Hey, do you want to know how to control your canopy once you landed and avoid looking like that? When the wind is spiking up after your landings, well, it can be tricky to gather your canopy and avoid having it flying away with you. Well, in this video, I have a pretty neat trick that I've learned. Well, stay tuned because I'm sharing it with you right now. Hello Skydivers, it's Catherine from Skydive Vibes, of course sharing the passion of skydiving and helping you become better and safer skydivers. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hit the little bell icon to be notified whenever we post new videos like this all about skydiving. Ah, those windy days where you need to adjust your landing patterns many times during the day and actually you end up being caught in a high wind draft and then you can barely make it to your landing zone and then you gotta figure out a way to gather your canopy. So this is why I want to give you guys some tips on how not end up in that situation. So without any delay, let's dive into the tip that I have for you to control your canopy once you landed. So once you land your canopy, what you want to do is turn around, still having your toggles in hand, and at that point you grab your rear risers. Those are the ones that the toggles are attached to. Of course, you may already know what are the rear risers, but when you turn around and you have that spin into your risers, it can be hard to locate them. So simply grab the risers that are attached to your toggles. Then using strength, you want to pull the risers down to your knees while backing up a little bit to help. And that will cause the canopy to collapse and lose its lift. At that point, you still have both of the risers in your hands, so you want to take one of them and go in the opposite direction fast with it, and then do the same thing in the other direction. That way you're folding your canopy on the ground, and at that point you simply walk towards it to remove all the tensions on the line, and then you have a folded canopy on the ground that cannot take up with the wind anymore. So that's a pretty neat trick actually. It's a great tip to avoid being dragged by your canopy on the floor or having it swirl in the wind while you're trying to bring it down, because this could leave you with a lot of line twists to deal with at packing. And if you're not packing yourself, you might have your packer looking at you like, really? So let's watch it another time so that you understand it better. As you're landing with your toggles in hand, you want to turn around, grab your rear risers, bring them with strength, then grab one of the risers and go in the opposite direction with it. And same thing with the other one. Walk towards your canopy and you're done. It's now folded and it won't lift up. Now, let me know in the comments below, have you ever been in a situation where you've been dragged by your canopy or had trouble in high winds? And do you actually train to kite your canopy in windy days? That's something that I've not done yet, but I think it would be a good idea to do whenever we cannot jump because of the winds. That's a great time to maybe play with your canopy on the ground. Make sure to have people around you in case that something goes wrong, and make sure to be briefed by an instructor before, but that could be a great exercise to better understand your canopy. And actually, while I'm talking about it, I'm wondering if that could be a good video idea, knowing how to actually kite your canopy safely. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss that video, make sure to subscribe. If you want to learn some exercises that could be useful for you to do under canopy, you can click here. For another video from Skydive Vibes, click here. And on that, love you guys, keep jumping, stay safe, and blue skies.